is when we give the nutrition plan from the Titan Meal Plan and you're on it, perfect. If you're on the training, perfect. If you improvise and you alter it in some way, then I don't want you checking in because you're not doing the plan.
What?
Yes, I'm on the Titan Meal Plan and the workout program.
Yeah.
It's kicking my ass, but I'm sticking to it. That's a champion mindset. He's young. He's very young. And the one hardest thing to do when you're young is patience. I sure didn't have it. I want to give a shout out to Steve Pack, who lost his father. Oh, the duck eggs. I love the fact that everybody's finally now onto the duck eggs and understand such a bigger benefit than regular eggs. I know that I was on the duck egg kick 10 years ago and I've always done them, but now the scientists are behind me on that and they finally caught up to what I already knew, is it has so much better nutrients than a regular egg. And they're so much bigger too and tastier. So enjoy that. Guys, again, thanks for doing everything. Everybody for checking in today. I love it. Make sure that if you are in the Titan crew, you go over and check your thing. One thing, I guess the one guy, for anybody that checks into the Titan crew and does your list, one thing that we do is when we give the nutrition plan from the Titan Meal Plan and you're on it, perfect. If you're on the training, perfect. If you improvise and you alter it in some way, then I don't want you checking in because you're not doing the plan.
Why would you do that?
So why would somebody do that? Because somebody would think that I gave them a plan and they felt burnt out and tired. Well, guess what? When you're working out 5 days a week and I got you on cardio 6 days a week and your heart rate at 140 and you're in a deficit, guess what? That's that hard thing everybody talks about. It's not easy. But because it's not easy, for some reason you think I'm fat, so I'll just add in another meal because I feel fatigued. Well, you're going to feel fatigued. And I think all of you guys understand that, to have common sense, that when you train really, really hard, you're not going to have that energy. You're going to be tired, but you're fighting to get into the best shape of your life. After you get in the best shape of your life, we can add in the meals and then you'll be fine. But to get to that process, why don't people get to that process? Why don't they get in the best shape of life? Because it's hard. Because you got to go through that fatigue state. Because it is tough. And unless you understand that and accept that, you're not going to be able to make it. So only check in if you are perfect on the nutrition and perfect on the training. That way we can alter it and change it that needs to be done correctly. That's it, man. You guys killed it today. Proud of you. Have a great day. And again, I will see everybody on November 15th and 16th and talk to every individual by themselves and fix their nutrition and training to make sure that they are on exact point and doing everything correctly. Hey, Sergi, will you just make sure the squat rack's set up for B? Yep. Have them help you, though. Don't let them get lazy on you. Yes, I'm on the Titan Meal Plan and the workout program.
Yeah.
It's kicking my ass, but I'm sticking to it. That's a champion mindset. That's a champion mindset, and that's basically all we have in the Titan crew, is that champion mindset. Yes, it's going to kick your ass. That's why you're doing it. It's to make yourself better, and to get to the very best you got to be. Have you ever heard of a champion say, "Oh, it's easy"? You ever heard Kobe Bryant or Michael Jordan say, "Oh, it's easy, guys. I got no problem with that." I don't know how you guys feel about Kobe Bryant, but Kobe was one of these guys that would get up at 3 a.m. every day and go down and shoot 1,000 baskets every day. So it's the continuous of even the greatest trying to be greater. So that's all of our approach to this, and this is how the Titan crew is, and that's the greatest thing about it. Thank you, guys. And Lucy, thank you for putting that down, because that's the mindset that I love. It's the people that are willing to do that and to push it to that limit, knowing that. Karen, the reason I want to talk about him is because he's young. He's very young. And the one hardest thing to do when you're young is patience. I sure didn't have it. And I was lucky I got to win the universe by 20 because I was very impatient. Now he is very patient because we have him at a place where he is growing, and he's on a great platform, and he's growing perfectly, and he's getting bigger and bigger and better and better, and he's being patient in the process, and I love that. And Kieran, so I want to give a shout out to you. You're training hard, but you're staying on the nutrition plan. You're staying on the training. And trust me, when this kid came to me, he was like, wait a minute, why would I do this and this and this? I want to just go be Mr. Olympia today. And his mind changes completely. It's changed, and he's just so focused now. And he's so on the point going, I understand this will take time. And in a couple of years, I will be the greatest out there. And watch this kid. I mean, really watch this kid, because he's going to be something incredible. David's another one. David's there's members in the Titan crew, and then there's, to me, like Titans that are leaders. And David is, to me, one of those guys that's in there, and that's a leader that's living it and really pushing everybody. And I love that you're focused on everybody. I do want to say today, before I tune out here, something more important to me is my Titan crew and the people in my Titan crew. And I want to give a shout out to Steve Pack, who lost his father by an accident. And love Steve. Steve is one of my favorite people in the world. And I just want to give a shout out to him and say I love you. Our blessings to you and your family and what you're dealing with right now. And from all of us here, from Jeff, Serge, Heath, Mona, Titan, we all love you, and all the Titan crew loves you as well. So, and on that note, guys, enjoy. Please be safe tonight. Stay home, stay safe.
He said CNS easily gets turned on during the program. So lightweight before as warming up, or elastics to push blood a little. Just feel it. We warm up with weight.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean feel it?
Feel it as in you're kind of like.
What are you feeling for?
I'm feeling for that moment when you know your body's warm enough to handle heavy weights.
How do I know? I'm a beginner.
You know? Oh, you're a beginner? Well, normally when you're cold, let's see, if I can explain it in dumber terms, it would be that the weight feels heavier when you're cold rather than when you've warmed up. When your muscle fibers are warmed up, you'll notice the weight moves a lot more comfortably. Like 135 is a good way to measure it. If the first rep feels a little heavy, once you start warming up, you start feeling that rep is a lot lighter.
So what about, why not just hit the gym, 135, let's say we're benching today. Why not just do 135 for 4 sets of 20? 135 is light-ish to get.
Yeah.
135, 4 sets of 20. I'll feel a nice pump. I'll feel warm. I'll feel warmed up.
All right. You're warmed up, okay. But now you've exerted all that energy in doing those 4 sets of 20
Crashed.
that you could have used on lifting a few sets of 225.
Easy money. Easy money.